and shall hiss at all her plagues.
Can't tell nobody say America will get destroyed or get invaded or nothing like that. See? Because no war now come to the home front, you know? Nothing now to do with the home, because it's never been a history according to them.
Exactly, hey, there's a first time for everything in history.
You know?
See, if history is a guide, every great nation fall, yo. And every great empire fall. So the American empire have to fall, and none of them don't fall peacefully, yo. Hey, every great empire fall with violence, yo.
America got invaded in that history. You know what I mean? America got invaded in the earlier years, man.
Yeah, before them achieved.
You know what I mean? It's in the book of Revelation, man. See? The nation of the other European nation that come up against America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the French Revolution, the English and the Anglo-American wars.
Right.
See, because before them get full independent.
Them they are the colony of Britain.
Yeah.
Them wasn't so-called
fully
sovereign
independent,
nation at that point in time.
See, since they become a superpower, they don't have no invasion.
Yeah, them scriptures say them sit as a queen. Them not see the loss of children.
Right.
See?
Put your
Annual village, man.
The mother will bear them. I'm going to be
ashamed
of them, which is Britain.
Right. Alright. Continue. Put yourselves, verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows. Right? For she has sinned against the Lord.
Hey, look, man, the ballistic missiles, guess what, man? Them not gonna prove effective like that, there, man. Neither the Russian ones or the American ones, man. Can me believe personally say, oh, me personally believe that 20 odd missiles get shot down, man. The other day in Syria, because only half of the missiles them accounted for.
Lord, 1/3. So this call it 30%. 23 out of 59, yo. That's little over 1/3, yo. That's like 33% or something like that.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
That's shitty efficiency, yo.
Right. Hey, guess what? Feel like the Russians shoot them down, but them couldn't shoot down all of them. That's how them ballistic missile systems stay. You know what I mean? Them now get all missile, man. Me personally believe that the one them meant, the ones that were meant for the runway and all them other was shut down. That's what me believe personally. Hey, yeah, other people are saying that. So Russia shut down the rest of the missiles, man. But guess what? You're gonna shut down some, and you're not gonna get all. But by the time when the nuclear bombs are burning on fire, you're not gonna shut down none. According to the scripture. All of them are marched right to the target, man.
Right. God shall return. Shout against her round about. She has given her hand, her foundations are fallen, her walls are torn down, for it is the vengeance of the Lord.
Right.
Take vengeance upon her, as she hath done, do unto her.
Right.
Right?
So this will be the last vengeance, man.
Right.
So we're not gonna cry for her. You know what I mean?
Scripture said don't cry for her, take bomb for her.
Yeah.
See? Hey, it's the spirit of the Lord in these nations that come up against America, yo. Fulfilling prophecy, just like what the precept said a while ago, yo. See? They said everybody to turn them arrows towards America and fire all of them, yo. Right? That's why you see all of the nations over there in the east seeing them against America. Whether it be Iran, whether it be even Pakistan and India right now is against the American influence in the eastern world, yo. See? So it's the Lord putting the spirit of prophecy. The angel, basically it's the angels over there working, yo. Right? Because the scriptures tell you that the angel, they give you examples of the angels working, seeing with other men in the history to make prophecies come to pass, yo. Right? When Daniel was praying, right, Michael came to him and said that he was caught up, seeing with the prince of Persia, yo. Seeing, making sure that the war go the right way, yo. So now, right now, you have angels working on the minds of all of the world leaders over there in Iran, seeing in Syria, in Russia, China, all of them allies, right? For persuade them, right? For basically destroy America, yo. That's why the Lord said I'm gonna put books in a Russia jaw, yo. Right? And this is a thought what the Lord are gonna put in a Russia head. This is Ezekiel 38:10. Thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh, it shall come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought. It's talking about God, yo. See, in the most I go seal him instruction, right? From in the night, yo. And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled villages, which is America. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates.
Hey, the Russian beer bombers them since the past week circle Canada, Alaska, certain part of Alaska. You know what I mean? Since the past week a few times, man. See? Russia testing out the range of the bombers, man. Hey, guess what? You're gonna be an invasion, yeah? See? You're gonna be an invasion from the north.
Right.
Yeah? Yeah?
That's from Alaska.
To take a spoil and to take a prey, to turn thine hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations, which have gotten cattle and goods.
Hey, which country on the face of the earth, all nations of people dwell, man? Being merchants. Where are all the merchants that dwell on the planet now? In America, man. See? So according to the scripture, all these merchants are get robbed. You know what I mean? Yeah, go on.
That dwell in the midst of the land.
Right.
Right? This is Jeremiah 50 and verse 41. Behold, the people shall come from the north, a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth.
Right. Like China, like North Korea, like Iran, see? Like the Somalians, the Ethiopians, you know what I mean? The Libyans. The Egyptians. Hey, I'm gonna make a big team against them, man.
Right. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will show no mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea. They shall ride upon horses, everyone put in array like a man to the battle against thee, O daughter of Babylon. The king of Babylon hath heard the report of them, and his hands waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs of a woman in travail. Right? America got fear when they realize that the destruction is near you.
Right.
See? Especially the one who sit up on the throne now. That cheetah looking motherfucker, the orange colored brother. See? Donald J. Trump. Right? Looking like a bag of Cheetos, yo. See? This is Isaiah 47, verse 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Right.
Take thy millstones and grind meal, and cover thy locks, and make bare the leg, and cover the thigh, and pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right.
As for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the only one of Israel. Sit thou silent, and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
Right. Hey, when you hear Jamaicans never go embassy, you just never go the German embassy. You know what I mean? Very few go to the Canadian embassy. Very few go any other embassy apart from the American embassy line of the longest line. That kingdom is where everybody wants to go.
Hey, you barely see any lines outside the UK embassy, the Nigerian embassy, the Canadian embassy, Chinese embassy. No, but every day when you pass Hope Road, you see the American.
Long line gone on the road.
All day long, from in the morning right there till the night, yo.
Yeah.
See? And a matter of fact, I just this movie Concussion. with Will Smith when playing a Nigerian doctor, right? And basically, they say, yo, before him come to America, he used to think that America was heaven, and he used to say these people must be blessed of God, and he must say the best people in the world must live in America. Right. That's why they want to come to America. That's how the nations viewed America from the 60s come right up, yo. Right. America, the land with the streets paved with gold, yo. Right? But now the Most High say, thou shall no more be called Lady of Kingdoms, yo. Seeing the America glory gone right down to the ground now, yo.
And the concept of what people heading because if you go America and come back, everybody expect what? Gifts, man.
God.
Yeah. Everybody expect gifts because guess what? When you go America,
that's the land of opportunity.
Yes, yeah, you have you get all them best of clothes, shoes and food, and you know, you got a foreigner come and say if I bring Irish Spring smoke for you, man.
And everybody sit down around about a week and look on the Irish Spring.
Yeah, you know.
Verse 6.
I expect if I bring back a barrel, you know.
I was wroth with my people, I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Right. Thou didst show them no mercy upon the ancient as thou very heavily laid thy yoke.
Right, yeah, I guess so we are the Asian, man. Believe it or not, we are the Asian.
Academic.
Israel is the former of all things, yo.
Exactly, yeah.
We were before all things.
Yeah, before the earth. It was, man.
Come. Alright. As thou said, I shall be a lady forever, and thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, right. Neither didst remember the latter end of it. Because they don't think about the atrocities where them do to our people, yo.
How naive this kingdom is, man. It's so naive because no other kingdom lasts. You know what I mean? And you do worse and expect you're gonna last? That is very naive, man. Very naive. You know what I mean? There's no other kingdom bring such destructive energy on the planet than this kingdom, man. The earth is at the worst state ever under any regime. See? None of them not compared to this one, man.
Right. Yeah, precept for that is Psalm 75 verse 5. Lift not up your horn and eye, speak not with a stiff neck. This
right.
is what them doing, yo. So I'm gonna make America great again. For promotion coming neither from the east, right. Nor from the west, nor from the south. But Yahweh is the judge. He put it down one and right. Set it up another. Right? See, just like how the sun rise and then set, for every kingdom the sun will rise for the kingdom, but the sun will also set on that kingdom, yo. Right? The scriptures tell you that you have 4 major kingdoms, yo. This is the 4th one, the last one, and the sun is setting on the kingdom, yo. See, right now the land is going to be given to the saints as according to the precept, yo. America not gonna last ever. The kingdom of heaven not gonna last ever, yo. The kingdom of Israel not gonna last ever. Right? For in the hand of the Lord is a cup, and the wine is red, and it is full of mixture. He poured out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wrong them out and drink them. For I will declare forever, I will sing praises to the power of Jacob. All the horns of the wicked also will I cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. These prophecies are written in vain, yo. See? Psalms 137 are written in vain, yo. Right? Happy shall it be, right? That take thy little ones and dash at them against the stones, yo. That not occur yet, yo. So them things that are written in vain, yo. Happy shall we be when America get taken down, yo. When the so-called white man in chains, yo, under our feet. Right? That day don't come yet. Right? So there's no way America will be great again and not pay for them sins, yo. Right? Like as the camp leader said earlier, you have these bugged out Negroes, say that they want this system to continue on and on and on. What about reparation, yo? What about justice? What about righteous judgment, yo? What about the prophecies of the Heavenly Father? We say that the so-called white man have to pay for all the atrocities, yo. For all the poisonings, whether it be psychological, whether it be biological, chemical, spiritual, right? The so-called white man destroy upon every level, yo. See? Him have to pay, yo. The judgment have to come, yo. Right? Back to Isaiah 47 and verse 8. Therefore hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwelleth carelessly, thou sayest in thine heart, I am and none else beside me.
Right.
America dwell carelessly, yo, thinking that them is the most glorious kingdom on the earth, yo.
Them think them can't get touched, man.
Right.
Everybody else have Asian weaponry, according to them.
Which is right, yo.
You know what I mean?
Proud, you have even military generals speaking now, saying that Russia is not a threat. Even recently, a couple of days ago, yo, saying that Russian military equipment is outdated, yo, and it get back to the Soviet era, yo. See?
Hey, guess what, man?
Yo?
Russian electronic warfare, man. That's what gonna mess up a lot of things for you Americans, man. Shutting down your ship, them and your plane, them and them shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how you're gonna get enough of your ship sink. You know what I mean? You know, a man running down fight and they run that fight and never expect seeing him running the wrong way. Get the first couple of lick them. That's what happened to America. You can run in the wrong way, and I get the first to lick them and say, oh, the game can't play that way like come and thing. If you go back up and come again. Yeah, because first run them running for Russia, they have to realize them if you go back up and come again. Go back to the drawing board.
If they get a chance to back up.
You know what I mean?
Right?
Beer.
I shall
Up against the beer, man. The beer.
Yeah, then keep on a port the beer, yo. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children. But these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood.
Right.
They shall come upon thee in their perfection.
Right.
Right? For the multitude of thy sorceries, for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
Hey, all them sacrifice somebody right now, you know? You know? I make sacrifice to them gods before they go to the warrior. Because I don't sacrifice them before they enter the warrior, you know? You know what I mean? A lot of you niggas, children, come on the altar. You know? You look a 12-year-old missing, a 8-year-old missing. See them go up on the altar to make a sacrifice to Molech. You know what I mean? See? Bless them for go back to oh, make a sacrifice to Shiva. Make a sacrifice to Shiva. Go to war, man. That's what I'm doing.
For thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me.
Right.
And this not only go for America, yo, this go for even the whole of the white race,
man.
The Edomite race, especially the elite, yo, because them think that right now them behind the scenes putting the strings for this third world war, and them think it's going to go according to freedom plans, yo. Right? Them set up the whole Hegelian dialect that we're playing upon earth right now, yo.
If they never lose control before, this is the time when they first ever lose control, man.
Which is right, yo. Because them think none see them, yo. Them think them behind the scenes, and everybody watching only see the conflict between Russia and America and China and Iran. But them think that nobody seen them, yo. But they better the Lord out here, yo. So, right? And we exposing them, yo. And the Lord I got shine him light on them, yo. Right? And destroy them with the brightness of him coming, yo, as the precept said. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. And mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off. And desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. Stand now with thine enchantments, and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, if thou shalt be able to profit, if so, thou mayest prevail.
Alright.
See? Verse 14, behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. Right? The thermonuclear destruction, yo. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, nor a fire to sit before. Revelation 18 verse 1, and after these I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right. And that is the state where America coming down to right now. You know what I mean? When them bombs drop in America, you don't have nobody living in America anymore, man. See? There'll be a desolate wilderness, man.
Precept say people are gonna pass by and hiss at it, yo.
It'll be the new Sahara Desert, man. Yeah, that'll be the new Sahara Desert, man.
Sahara Desert.
Sahara Desert, you know? You love to talk about Saudi Arabia is a big wasteland. Hey, America gonna be sun domes. I gonna have sun domes, man.
The most I got turn about the tables, yo, because right over there used to be the fertile crescent, yo.
Right.
See?
Sun domes are gonna be in America, man. Yeah. Watch and see.
You have a whole heap of sandstorms.
For all nations have drunk the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth have waxed rich to the abundance of her delicacies. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and ye shall not receive
Hey, look, man. We're not
of her plagues.
Hey, look, man. You know me, man, come out and go Israel, man. You know what I mean? You know means if I come out and come out the Caribbean or South America, man. It means you remove yourself from the way of the society, spiritual, man.
Right.
Your more mindset.
Be as lot.
You know what I mean?
Vexed with the wicked.
You being here and not being here, man. I know it's it. After all, it's the reward of the society, man. When you look, there is no real reward for you to get. See me? You know them have inheritance to pass down to your children, man.
Sure.
See? Even if I get some money, some fiat currency, you can pass along to your youth.